as we say hello to you. Pitt and North returns to the circle, and the sophomore who's tough out overall, a couple of extra base hits, and she leads things off. Yvonne Whaley, who's just been a real boost to this roster.
Will adjust to these hitters, seeing her again.
And Yvonne Whaley. Macy Hamilton trying to lay down that bunt, does so successfully, advances the runner over. Just let it go and let it flow. You see that 412 batting average. And right back to Backus, in and out of the glove, looking the runner back at second base. Pitches thrown for her, but also 5 1/3. And 2 walks awarded this in game 1. 14 really multi-hit performances. Let's see if she can drive in her teammates, and is able to do so. Well, rather, that was a shallow shot to center with a dub. What's she got to do to help that effort?
Well, I mean,
in that last game, responsible for 8 of the 12 hits and 5, made the decision to move Alex Brown to the top of the lineup. Reaching out for that one and lines it out to the third baseman, 1 down. Help extend the lead, because we saw Pitt. And then the Tar Heels started to add some more insurance into left. There's Macy Hamilton to collect out number 2. Abby Settlemeyer. And gets Settlemeyer to go swinging and chasing that one. So good start for the Panthers. Amanda Ramirez, the sophomore catcher.
Like to go into the box with clean mind.
Backus coming inside on the hands of Ramirez.
It doesn't feel like you're playing another game. It almost feels like a
and gets the first strikeout of the game as Backus.
1, what's working. Number 2, what the swing pass are, and seeing reality. Pitchers have to live and die with that ball leaving their hand. They have to have confidence with it.
Well, Backus certainly having a lot of confidence. Back-to-back, establish herself in the circle. And then hits Lisea as she tries to. One of the things, Coach Donna Papa talked to us about.
Yourself and pushing your teammates, you can't expect it to show up when you need it to in those pressure-filled moments.
And Jordan taking off, not 1 bag, but 2.
And I'm like, Raph, that's why I love you to death.
Hicks pulls this one over to first base, bobbled slightly, and Jordan able to slot.
Yeah, they're going to field it cleanly and have that plan of attack, but she knows she's running at her, and it's that slight little bobble.
Carly Myrtle sees that one down in the dirt and taking off. And safe at second is Skylar. Hits have been scarce over ACC. Carly Myrtle with a 2-2 count, and Drug Miller gets her to go down swinging. So back-to-back strikeouts recorded by. Balls leave the yard. Isabella. That one in for a strike, caught with a run down and just mishandled the Tar Heel catcher. And over to Yvonne Whaley at shortstop, and that in
Clemson, Duke, NC State.
Super regional round. As Whaley grounds out to start able to do. They got some wins early in the season that helped to build
tournament, and all eyes on that prize. You can't get there if you got the chance to talk about Maddie Penta going up against Florida. When you have a pitcher that.
And gets her to. 3 stubs with a 1-2 count. Off the end of the bat, and Kayla Lane can't make a clean throw in time, though Stubbs may have beat it out, and now running.
Well, the way that Lane's body was taking her to the left side.
4 hits in a game. And this has been a banner year for Settlemyer, who tries to lay down the bunt and catches everybody in, and the squeeze is on. Boom. Settlemyer, run down and having to make sure that they pay attention.
Whether she's trying to get into the rundown to put Brown, it's more so about not taking the bat out of anyone else's hand.
And she leads the team in Ks, and Kirsten Lasea goes down swinging again. Sweeps against top 10 opponents. Taking down Texas. That was a rematch.
Some studs, some grads, some seniors. But culturally, when you have 11 new people, it takes a little bit of time to...
The broadcast about the challenge or the advantage of pitching.
Yeah, there's a lot more data. Sack bunt. There's a lot more data that is just if need be.
First pitch swinging, the hop handled deep into the hole by Alex Brown, and that hit.
Out there, hands are there. Whew.
We're at first base, and Roger Potts down the third base line. We'll give it another try. 2 count. The roller back to Drogmiller. And
winning and losing, and you always feeling that load of pressure.
Yes!
Carly Myrtle lays into that 2-2 pitch over the right. Solo home run for Carly Myrtle with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
I'm going to play. And Carly Myrtle, let's be honest, she's been taking daddy hacks today. She's been not getting cheated on her swings, and finally.
And the 2-out walk.
Coach you, I mean.
And Katz goes down swinging about the 4th.
Carried a chunk of the work today so far for North Carolina.
The roller back to her. Confidence in the circle, ready to receive the ball. She's had the opportunity to rest her arm as well their last game, even though it was 13 innings. As that's a base hit off the bat of the 9-hole hitter. Grounder over to second base, and Settlemyer runner at first. Wild pitch gets away, and now Whaley in scoring position.
Maybe a run across the board will get him going.
Hernandez sends this one into right field, and that does it. In the last and lined out to Kayla Lane. She made mention of was the fact that when they come together and
like, oh man, my dad needs to call me before bed. I gotta make sure I can call him. But we also didn't have the same.
Just because they are contending with so much more.
One, and she's a big reason as to why we won a medal. You're able to keep the same people in. It sometimes they learn it quick.
For their lone ACC tournament title. Leon, former Oregon pitcher on staff, and as Kenny Drogmiller says, let's end that conversation. We're going to come up on the short end of game 1. That one is a fair ball down the right field line, and I just said you were familiar with her.
A little bit of organizations, you hear word of mouth and gives them that little belief. Of Washington, which is 2 hours away from where my family is, and my parents can't watch me if I go anywhere far from home, but They got the chance to be in the stands every game. The behind-the-scenes work that goes down is so much.
And thankfully, we're getting some great softball in as Kat Rodriguez gets that line drive. Coming up to the plate for the Tar Heels, the senior. 8 strikeouts for the redshirt sophomore. And Godwin connects it fly.
Of the day here in the bottom of the 6th.
And getting out of the inning via strikeout. As Danny Jones
Lighter than hers, but it's funny, I didn't copy her. She knows that, but we're both.
And gets her going down swinging. So Backus.
A little bit of trouble, and they made that pitching change because Pitt was starting to.
Center field, number.
The 0-2 puts the end of the bat on it. Backhanded by the shortstop, Alex Brown gets the lead runner at second base. The 3-2. And that one in the glove of the first baseman, and that ends the inning. Job. Danielle, your final thoughts?
Yeah, Backus, 197 pitches on the day. And
For our great crew, I'm Tiffany Green. We'll send it over to NC State Wake Forest baseball. Kevin Fitzgerald, take it away.